Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this right triangle ABE that consists of this green shaded triangle, the right triangle BCD, and finally the triangle BDE, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this segment DE length is 12 units. And this angle DBE is 15 degrees. And moreover, this segment CD length equal to this segment BC. And now our task is to calculate the area of this green shaded triangle BCA. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And now we are going to focus on this triangle BCD. And we can see that this is an isosceles triangle since this side length equal to this side length. So therefore we conclude that this angle has got to be 45 degrees angle. And likewise this angle is going to be 45 degrees as well. And here's our next step. Now we are going to focus on this triangle BDE. And now let's recall the exterior angle theorem. According to this theorem, the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles, as you can see in this given diagram. And here we can see angle C is our exterior angle, whereas the angles A and B are our opposite interior angles, such that the angle C equals to the sum of the angles A and B. And here we can see this 45 degrees is our exterior angle, and that's going to be equal to the sum of these two opposite interior angles. So therefore this angle has got to be a 30 degrees angle, since 30 plus 15 degrees is going to give us 45 degrees. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this angle CBE is going to be the sum of these two individual angles, 45 degrees and 15 degrees, and that is going to give us a 60 degree angle. And now we know that this whole angle is a 90 degrees angle. So therefore this angle ABC turns out to be 30 degrees. And finally, we are going to focus on this green shaded triangle BCA. We know this is our 30 degrees angle, this is our 90 degrees angle. So therefore, our this angle turns out to be 60 degrees. And now let's focus once again on this right triangle BCD. We know this is an isosceles triangle since this side length equal to this side length. If I label this side length as x, then this CD length is going to be x as well. And now we are going to focus on this big right triangle BCE. And we can see that this is our 30, 60, 90 special triangle. Since this angle is 30 degrees, this angle is 60 degrees, and this angle is a 90 degrees angle. Before we proceed any further, let me go over the basic concept review. And let's focus on this triangle BCE. And we can see this is our special 30, 60, 90 triangle. And here we can see 30 degrees is our smallest angle, whereas this 90 degrees is our largest angle. So therefore the side opposite to this smallest angle is going to be our smallest leg, whereas the side opposite to this largest angle is going to be our longest leg, and that is also called the hypotenuse. So in such kind of 30, 60, 90 special triangle, the longest leg is always twice the smallest leg. In other words, if the smallest leg is 1, then the longest leg has got to be 2, and the third leg is going to be the square root of 3. So in general, if this smallest leg is x, then the longest leg is going to be 2 times x, and this third leg is going to be x times the square root of 3. And now we are going to revert our attention back to this triangle BCE, and we can see this side is our smallest leg, whereas this is our longest leg. And we know our smallest leg is x. So therefore our longest leg is going to be twice of that one. Is going to be 2 times x, and our this third leg is going to be x times the square root of 3. And now we know that this CD segment length is x. So therefore we conclude that this segment DE length is going to be x times the square root of 3 minus x. So I can write x times the square root of 3 minus x. And now we can factor out x. So x is going to be outside, and in parentheses is going to be square root of 3 minus 1. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this segment DE length is x times the square root of 3 minus 1. And also we can see that this DE segment length is 12 units as well. So therefore we are going to equate them. I can write x times the square root of 3 minus 1 is going to be equal to 12. And now we are going to divide both sides by square root of 3 minus 1 to isolate x. And here we can see this square root of 3 minus 1 and square root of 3 minus 1, they are gone. So therefore x value simply turns out to be 12 divided by the square root of 3 minus 1. And now we are going to rationalize this denominator by multiplying and dividing by the conjugate square root of 3 plus 1. And likewise I'm going to divide by square root of 3 plus 1 as well. And now we are going to multiply these numerators, and likewise we are going to multiply these denominators as well. And now let's recall this famous identity: a minus b times a plus b is always equal to a square minus b square. And we are going to apply this identity on these denominators. So therefore we can write the denominators as square root of 3 square minus 1 square. So that's going to give us 3 minus 1, and that is going to be equal to 2. So thus this denominators could be simplified to simply 2. And if we reduce this one, our x value is going to be simply 6 times the square root of 3 plus 1. So thus our x value turns out to be equal to 6 times the square root of 3 plus 1. And finally we are going to focus on this green shaded triangle BCA. And we can see this is our 30, 60, 90 special triangle as well. So therefore we can see in this green shaded triangle, this side is going to be our smallest leg, whereas this side is going to be our longest leg. If I label this leg as lowercase a, then the longest leg is going to be 2 times a, and this third leg has got to be a times the square root of 3. And we can also see that this leg is x as well. So therefore we are going to equate a times square root of 3 equals to x. So therefore I can write a times the square root of 3 is going to be equal to x. And we know our x value is 6 times square root of 3 plus 1. We are going to substitute that value over here. So therefore we can write a times the square root of 3 is going to be equal to 6 times square root of 3 plus 1. And now I'm going to divide both sides by square root of 3 to isolate a. So therefore they are gone. And now we are going to rationalize this denominator by multiplying by square root of 3 and dividing by square root of 3 at the very same time. And now we can see square root of 3 times square root of 3 is going to give us simply 3, as you can see in this next step. And here we can see 6 divided by 3 is going to reduce to 2. And we are going to multiply out these two as well by distributing So therefore we can write A equals to 2 times when we distribute that is going to give us 3 plus the square root of 3. So therefore this side length lowercase a value turns out to be 2 times 3 plus square root of 3. And here's our final step. Now we are going to calculate the area of this green shaded triangle. And now let's recall the area of a triangle formula. Area is always equal to a half times base times the height of the triangle. And in our case, the base of this green shaded triangle is lowercase a, whereas the height is x. So therefore, this green shaded triangle area is going to be a half times a times x. And now we know that our a value is this one and x value is this one. We are going to substitute those values over here. As you can see in this next step, I have substituted these lowercase a and x value over here. And here we can see this 2 and 1 divided by 2, they cancel each other out. And now we are going to multiply out these two binomials. So therefore we can see 6 is going to be outside, and we multiply this one double distribution, that is going to give us 3 times the square root of 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus the square root of 3. And now we are going to distribute, and that's going to give us 36 plus 24 times the square root of 3 square units, the area of this green shaded triangle. So thus, after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this green shaded triangle turns out to be 36 plus 24 times square root of 3 square units. And that's going to be approximately equal to 77.57 square units as well. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.